Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. What a fine Sunday morning. I'm walking to the gym. It's cold, it's fresh. I'm fresh. And I got reminded of what Sundays used to be like for me, especially this time of the morning. I was that type of guy, I was that type of addict that would go out on a Thursday, tell my wife, I'm just going out for 1 or 2, babe. I'll be home by 10. I'll be home in an hour or 2. Next thing you know, phone's been off all weekend. It's Sunday morning and I'm doing the walk of shame. I'm walking home with a head like a box of spiders, smelling like a tramp's ass, riddled with anxiety, just looking like death warmed up. And this was all due to addiction. If I was the type of person that one too many, 1,000 would never be enough. Whatever that mind-altering substance was, if I took one, then 1,000 would have never been enough. I go till I drop. I was that type of addict that there was just no stopping me. There was literally no stopping me. I was the type of addict that would forget that he was a father, forget that he was an husband, forget that he was a brother, that he had a mother and father. I used to act like no one cared for me, and like I cared for no one. The only thing I cared for was my next fix, the next line, the next tablet, the next drink. These were the only things that I cared for. And I'm walking to the gym on this fine Sunday morning, and this is what I was reminded of. And I thought, wow. And I got filled with gratitude and peace because I just thought, my Sundays are so different now. But yeah, if you're still awake from Friday and you're watching this video, and it's Sunday and you're getting ready to do that walk of shame, listen up, pal, listen up. Tomorrow's a new day. Put this weekend behind you, get into recovery, build a relationship with God. I was the worst of them all. I always look at other addicts and think he's not quite as bad as me. I was always that type of addict that would point and think I'm not as bad as him. He's not as bad as her. But to be fair, mate, everybody's rock bottom is different. And I've had a few rock bottoms, me. I've had a few rock bottoms. I almost died because of active addiction. And I'm here, living and breathing, grateful, peaceful, with God in my life. And I've never been more happy. All because of a 12-step program. Narcotics Anonymous is a 12-step program. It will set you free. And now I have a wonderful relationship with my Lord and Saviour Jesus Christ, and I'm free from active addiction. It's that simple. And it's easy. You just walk into these rooms, you build a relationship with a higher power. You take opinions on, you look for the similarities and not the differences. There's a lot of things that you do in recovery that will set you free from active addiction, and the biggest one for me is building a relationship with God. God bless, guys.